Hey y'all, it's your girl Sharon.
And your good girl Ebony.
Yes, and we're coming back to you with another video.
Yes, we're back.
We're back.
Y'all miss us, we miss y'all.
We miss y'all. We really do. And today we just want to come to you all with a serious topic.
Yes.
Yeah. And it's going to be about mental health.
Yes, we're going to get into some mental health, guys.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like we all kind of have our own little mental
issues.
health.
Yeah.
Well, everybody has mental health.
Yeah.
You know, good mental health, bad mental health, you know.
Either or. And we're going to get into that because I think this is a very serious topic that people overlook continuously.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to give y'all, okay, my Road to Riches people, a definition of what? Like,
what's the second?
Oh, it says a person's condition with regard to their psychological and emotional being.
Yes.
Ooh, that's deep.
That's kind of deep.
That's
right?
deep. It is.
What did it say?
It says a person's condition with regard to their psychological and emotional being.
Oh.
Yes. Can you break that down for me, friend?
So basically, it's the state of your well-being.
That's true. It's definitely the state of your well-being because it's what you got going on within yourself.
Yeah,
within
your own
mentality.
abilities.
Yeah.
Your own abilities, like, you know, are you able to cope with like the normal stresses of life?
Wow, that's profound. It really is. Like, are you able to cope? And I think that sometimes people feel as if they're born with a mental issue, or sometimes they can attain it. And there's a lot of different ways that you can like actually obtain a mental, you know.
Yeah, mental health can have different, you know, stems of like trauma from like what
childhood, adult life, PTSD.
Yes.
Oh man.
Domestic violence.
That's traumatic trauma. Just basically overall trauma in your life.
Yes.
That could cause
traumatic events.
Yeah. And then sometimes you can pretty much push something to the back of your brain so often that it causes you to have mental health issues because you don't deal with what it is that you need to deal with at that moment, or whenever it is that you feel like you need to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So it could cause a great deal of issues. So, I mean, is your mind working with you or against you?
We pray that it's working with us.
Oh, please work with us, mind, because I can't. I can't.
But, you know, sometimes we get caught up with it working against us. You know, we be having different little battles in our mind.
Continuously. All the time. So, I mean, I feel like you just gotta work on your mental health.
So, like, mental health basically is like what? Like psychological, which is your mind.
Right.
What else is like mental health? Like emotional.
Emotional, and then social.
Yeah, like emotional, like dealing with your feelings, how you feel about things. And social, I guess, like, what, like your social, I guess, like your social life, friendships and stuff.
Right.
Is that what that is about?
Right. It's like relationships.
Yeah,
friendships. Because that all can cause mental health in your life. Like, you
basically how you feel, think, and act
towards those situations.
Right. Okay.
Because it's all like a mental state. What it is that how is it that you can cope with that? What do you do about it? If not, you could probably, that's a bad thing.
What?
If you can't cope with it.
Cope with what? Mental health?
Yeah, like cope with bad mental health.
Not everybody copes with things the same, you know.
True.
You know, like, that just basically, like, it depends where your mental issues stem from.
Yeah.
You know, some people will get in, like, disagreements or arguments with people.
That's true. Some people get raped.
Yes. Some people go through traumatic events like rape.
Yeah.
Whether it's in, some people get raped as an adult. You know, not only in your child. Some people,
not only in your childhood.
Some people go through child life, probably never even been touched, and then somehow unexpectedly one crazy night somebody approached you and raped you, and it's traumatic.
That's crazy.
You know, a car accident can be traumatic.
It can be traumatic.
That's like related to
PTSD. Because it'll replay over and over. It's in the back of your subconscious. It's right there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing that, I mean, it's something you can do about it. We'll get to that. But,
yeah. So, like, what are some of the things as a child which can be like related to like traumatic events that can lead up to you having like issues within your mental health as an adult?
A divorce. like your parents getting divorced, some people take that low. Like they don't really pay attention to that, especially in I'll say the African American culture. We're taught to just buck up. You alright?
Yeah.
You tripping?
You're not taught to really express yourself.
Right. But in actuality, I mean,
just like,
it's gonna mess with your mental, especially if you're caught in the middle of these two parents that you love so much. I mean, definitely, that's a
having an absent parent. It can be traumatic as well.
Very people with absent
Some
parents.
people, you know, experience not having a father. Some people experience not having their mother growing up. You know, I can kind of relate to that. You know, and some people don't have neither parent.
Wow.
Imagine that.
That's traumatic.
That's
traumatic. You have to take care of
Imagine,
yourself.
It's traumatic that a child has to witness divorce. It's traumatic that a child has to witness one parent being absent. But just imagine not having neither parent.
What about your parents fighting in the household? Like parents that fight
like
in the household.
Domestic violence against like maybe you have an abusive father that's beating on the mom.
Oh wow, yeah. That's traumatic because I feel like it does mess with your mental state to the point where sometimes you can grow up and think that that's acceptable.
Yeah.
And domestic
so
violence
now
is
in
not
your
acceptable.
adult life, you're in these relationships where you think it's okay for a man to hit you.
Yeah. Or to drag you, or it could be vice versa.
Or vice versa. Some women are violent.
I've seen some cases that it happens.
Girl, I
it's
know
crazy.
a few things.
Keep your hands to yourself. Everybody.
Listen,
yeah.
Women don't be hitting on these men, and men, please don't be hitting on these women.
It's disgusting. Keep your hands to yourself.
Because not only are you being physically abused,
you
and during physical abuse, your mental go through a lot of different phases. Exactly. You wondering why this person beating up on me?
Right.
You know, you think you know worthless or less than. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say?
You feel unworthy.
Yeah. Or whatever.
You go through a lot.
You go through a lot. So
it's not a good thing. It develops a bad mental cycle. And based on how you treat other people as well. Because going through that sometimes develops how you treat other people.
Yes. Yes, like I get your friend, like you'll go through something and then like what you mean, like if you're going through something you just not really knowing how you treating the people around you?
Right, because you can be absent-minded about that. Because if you're going through something, you're so wrapped up in what you're going through, and sometimes unsubconsciously we think we're okay, and we feel like, oh, I'm okay, and then but we're
like we just brush it off.
But we spitting out fire to people around us because we haven't dealt with whatever it is that we got. So don't hurt people. Hurt people.
That's true. Damn.
Hurt people.
That's deep.
Hey, give me some. Sorry, y'all. We just had to clear that quick little mental clarity.
That's true. Hurt people. That's true.
Basically, that's true. Like divorce, bullying.
Yes, I hate bullies.
Stop. If you're a kid, I'm not gonna say that you have the right to do that. I feel like you're ignorant when you're a kid, and you shouldn't do it. Kids don't bully each other because that's disgusting.
Sometimes as a kid, let's say like that may be your first time bullying somebody and you didn't even realize that's what you did.
Right.
If somebody points it out to you like that's not cool, you don't do that.
Except
try your hardest to not do that
not
ever again because that's not cool. Because bullying can be very traumatizing to a person.
And adults get into
to the point of they want to commit suicide.
Whoa.
That's a whole other
scenario. You don't want that on your conscience. And adults get bullied too sometimes. Like if you're really too nice and people take advantage of you.
Yeah.
That's a mental thing too because I think if you're taking advantage of so much or
they play
bullied,
on your niceness. Yeah. They take your niceness for granted.
And then that person snaps one day because they take so much foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So, and overall, we want you to figure out, talk to yourself. I think people don't understand that's a serious scenario. You need to speak to yourself and ask yourself, what's going on? Why am I not feeling good today? Like, why am I not feeling like myself? And be able to cope with yourself and speak to your inner being and figure out what's going on with you.
Yes, self-reflect.
Yes, self-reflect is so important.
Yeah.
Definitely self-reflect.
I think also, with like, you know, like with certain individuals, you never know who may be going through things. People carry things for a very long period of time, meaning from childhood.
They do.
That's how things carry over into your adult life.
It's true.
You know, because, or sometimes you probably went through a traumatic phase in life and didn't even realize it was traumatic, or didn't even realize you were damaged until it was pointed out to
because you normalized it, because you had went through it so many times.
Yes, it's like you normalize your traumaticness. Like, I guess that's why maybe people that grew up seeing abuse sometimes tend, not saying everybody, this is we don't know.
Right.
Just say we're
not everybody.
We're not professionals.
We are not professional healthcare professionals. We are not doctors or therapists. Our opinions.
You know, but like sometimes as a child when you do witness like domestic violence or maybe like
bullying,
you know, domestic violence towards you, like what is it? Child abuse?
Child abuse.
You know, you think it's okay for people to hit you.
Wow. You think it's okay for people to hit you? It's not okay.
You know
That's not okay.
It's like you done accepted something that is not normal and you done normalized it.
Totally abnormal, and you just accepted it because you feel like this is the way that it should be. And it's okay if Bobby hits me because, you know, my dad used to hit me. That means he loves me.
Yeah.
My mom used to hit me. That means she loves me.
Yeah. And sometimes you may have never witnessed domestic violence as a child, and somehow you ended up in a situation like that. And that still isn't good. That's not something that you should accept.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? Because domestic violence is not good. Right. It does play a whole lot into somebody's mental state.
Definitely.
You know.
So overall, get your mind checked. Check your mind. If you have to go to a professional, do it. If you pray, do that. If you meditate, do that. Mm-hmm. Just do something that's going to clear yourself out. Like that goes to how you're going to cope with it, like we were speaking on earlier.
Yes, try to have healthy relationships around you as well.
Yes. No toxic people.
No toxic people. Have friends that you can actually openly and communicate and honestly be open with.
Yes.
You know, if you need to vent, you know, even if it's a person or if it's a higher being, because you know you have people, you know, they don't believe in talking to people, they believe in talking to their gods or you know whatever you may believe in.
Talking to God,
you know, you have to read, meditate,
spiritual advisor.
Breathe in, breathe out, let it go.
Yeah.
And try to work on moving forward
Deal with your
a
issues.
Better, healthy mental health state.
Deal with your issues.
Deal with your issues.
If it's an issue, if it's not an issue. I feel like everybody stores things in the back of our minds. We're all humans. Mm-hmm. So, subconsciously, you build up so much stuff to the point one day, but you got to deal with it.
Yes.
So, I mean, at this point, we basically spoke to y'all about mental health. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. If nobody never tell y'all they love you, we love y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all beautiful.
No matter what. Like, no matter how. If
y'all awesome.
Awesome. No matter weight, shape,
fantastic.
Form.
Great.
And we always have like a good point of view at the end.
Yeah. Sharon, you should give it to the people.
I should give it to the people?
Or should I give it to the people?
You should give it to the people. She's good with that. Okay.
So, like, because, you know, everybody got mental health issues. Yeah. We all kind of do. Yeah. We all have something that we dealt with. Everybody, I feel like everybody kind of went through something traumatic in life.
Everybody is flawed.
You know,
it's what you do with it. It's what you do with it.
Exactly. You know. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you know, you just gotta start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can.
Ooh, give it to me again.
Start where you are.
Start where you are.
Use what you have.
Use what you have.
And do what you can.
Wow. Don't try to be... You can try to be more, but don't pretend to be more. Be what you are. Use what you have in that moment.
And do what you can in that moment.
Do only what you can. Don't try to put on.
Sometimes we're juggling a lot of things as adults.
Yes.
You know what I'm trying to say? Especially when you start off early. You know, I'm 30.
Right. Me too.
So, we've been adults for how long? 10
long
years? 20. What do you say you're an adult? 21?
11?
18? So I feel like I've been an adult since I was 16.
Yeah.
But that's besides the point. As adults, we're juggling life. We're juggling a lot of things. We're dealing with relationships, jobs, work, friendships.
Wow.
You know, we're trying to still have social lives. We're still trying to have a love life. You know, we're trying to do all kinds of things. We're trying to stay on top of these bills.
Right.
We're trying to add more to our lives.
Definitely.
Buy houses.
Definitely.
You know.
Trying to keep a relationship.
You know, get married out here and stuff like that. We're trying to build families and things like that. So that's what we juggle a lot. So you just want to like try to find a balance.
Yes.
You know, have moments where you sit with yourself, you love on yourself, you self-reflect.
Yeah.
You know, try not to move so fast in life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's when it hits you at like everything just like explodes at
Whoa,
once.
that's what kind of
when you be moving so
fast,
fast, you ain't even dealing with what your issues. You don't even think you got issues.
You ain't even finished one thing. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Yes,
and you try to do all this stuff. Then you screwed over.
Next thing you know, you crashing into a brick wall and wondering how you got there.
Yeah.
So take your time with yourself, love on yourself, love on the people around you.
Yes.
Because everybody's dealing with things.
Right.
So, you know, try to do things out of love.
So
like we say, start where you are, use what you have, and do what you can.
Okay.
We love you guys.
We love you guys.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share our videos with your friends and family. Tell them to come check us out.
Hit that notification bell.
Yes.
So you can see what's going on.
So exactly.
Yes, we appreciate y'all. We are on the what? The
road to riches in every aspect of life.
Yes, love y'all. We out.